Hey guys, this is Miss Andrea from Christian Arts Academy. I just wanted to step on here and tell you guys the tech I've been using for the virtual classrooms and kind of give you the best ways that I've been teaching class with these items so that you can also be an amazing teacher in the classroom for virtual, and also if you start to bring tech into this physical studio so that you can kind of combine those things together. So I want to give you those items and hold on to the very end to see what I am gonna show you for my favorite item that I use in the classroom. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So we are in these kind of crazy times where now I'm teaching in this space right behind me. Hopefully you have a little bit of an area where you can teach dance classes virtually, and it poses a few different things that we normally wouldn't have to worry about in a physical studio. So those problems can be solved with a few tech items. Hopefully you're all using Zoom or some kind of platform where you can actually see your students and hear them. And I've noticed a few things that have become a little tricky. So let's start with sound. So microphones. Okay, so I had the idea of, I just wanted to be heard a little bit better. So music is playing from my Alexa, which is what I use for my speaker. And then I connect Alexa to my phone for my music. But then I wanted to get a little bit better reception for my voice. So I grabbed this microphone, which I actually bought for my kids for Christmas because they wanted to make some ASMR videos. And it has been a little bit helpful. The students have said that they can hear me better, and it's just kind of given a better connection with the music from the speaker as well. And I've gotten this for about $28 online. I will put a link in the description below so that you can take a look at it and see if it's something you'd like to use. It is a wired mic, so this end plugs into the computer itself, and then you're really ready to go. It should automatically connect with your sound, and then it'll pick up your voice a little bit better and your music. Keep it just, you know, a few feet away from your music so it's not drowning that sound, and then it's not able to pick up your voice. So that's one of the great finds that I found. So $28, it's called the Giant Y20 PC microphone, okay? And then I've also kind of found that I wish I was heard better. So I couldn't figure out what this item was called for the longest time, and then finally I came across a video that said what it was called. So this is a lavalier mic, okay? So lavalier is the word you're looking for. I kept saying, you know, like, I don't know what I was saying. Not the right words, obviously, because I wasn't getting the right information. So this just clips on here. The string can go right through your shirt, so it's not like wiggling all about. And then connect this to your pants or your shirt or something at the bottom. You turn this on, and then you have this beautiful doohickey. This is wireless, by the way. I bought a wired one. That was just silly. For teaching dance, that makes no sense. Okay, so this doohickey connects into your computer. It has this extension. I'm not sure exactly what this is for. I used it, it didn't work. So this one plugged directly in there. Turn this puppy on, turn this on, you're ready to go. Nice and simple. The cool thing about this is it also comes with this charger that has two ends. So you can charge both of these items at the same time, which if you ask me is pretty awesome because sometimes they don't come with two ports like that, or they have two ports here and they don't have, you know, both charging docks on the end of that. So super simple, super easy. $35 wireless lavalier microphone, okay? Also, I will put links to all these things in the description below because most of these I bought on Amazon. Okay, next thing, have to be seen, right? And if you've been teaching on an iPhone, seeing your students is almost next to impossible because you have to swipe over to see them, right? You can't really get a good gallery view on a phone. So I converted to my PC. The computer screen, like I could get everybody on there, but then they're still only like 2 inches big, right? Okay, so on the phone, there's this converter that my husband bought actually for me a long time ago at Christmas, just so I could look at things and pop them onto my TV really easily. And this is a lightning adapter, okay? So one end is for, this is for the HDMI cable from your TV, and then this is so you can charge your phone while it's connected to your TV. And then this end goes to your phone. So how cool is that? Then you can see everything from your phone directly onto your TV. So that's helpful. That's around $18. So that's the lightning adapter. And then this, woo, so excited when I bought this. This is a mini display port converter. Okay, so this is for HDMI, and because we have an HDMI TV. So I take and I plug the TV HDMI cable in right there. Okay, see that? And then this end plugs into my computer, which is perfect because then it takes everything from my computer screen and moves it onto my TV. And now my dancers are no longer this big, they're like this big, which makes it a lot easier to see them and help them develop their technique, okay? So without that missing piece, that huge gigantic monitor of a TV, I don't know that I'd be able to teach as well and really help my students actually progress. And I did actually get to see my students the other day, and I feel like they haven't lost a ton of technique. So I've been able to still guide them through some of these things. So those are those items. Okay, now let's talk about stands for a second. So I went to Five Below right before everything shut down. And I think it was just on a whim. And I knew they had these items, so I picked these up. This is a cool stand, but it's very stationary, so you can't, okay. You can move it around, I just don't suggest it, let's put it that way. It comes with a sticky bottom here, and you just take this little piece, and I recommend this more if you're gonna find a place where you don't wanna move your phone. This is only for a phone. You don't wanna move it all over. So grasp that, put the suction cup in, and then it kind of swivels. Oh yeah, there it is, it swivels. But then, whoa, this right here, big enough for almost any size phone only though, or phablet, right? And then we can go this way too, so you can rotate it either way. This is kind of a cool feature. Woo, look at that. It comes all the way forward. That's kind of fun. All right, let me bring that back. So we got all kinds of options, and it does kind of fold flat. There we go. So that's nice for portability. The only thing is because this sticky suction cup on the bottom, as soon as you start moving it, it begins to lose its sticky. And then it really doesn't stay so well. So then I find that I have to put a book on top of that base part to keep it from falling over while my phone is on it, especially if I have it pressed forward. So not my favorite item. I think there's something better, and I can show you that right now. This doohickey. Once again, this is from Five Below, so both of these items were $5. However, I have found them on Amazon, and I'm probably going to have to replace this one because I did misuse it and it broke. But I can still show it to you, and you can know that it's still fabulous. So these are flexible. This is a flexible iPhone tripod, okay? This is cool. Look at, you can turn it this way. You can go up this way, up, down. So it goes a varying degree for phones. It's pretty tight, so I wouldn't say this has the best range, but the ones that I put in the link have a little bit better range there. But this is the cool part, okay? Number one, you can tighten this at just about any angle. Okay, we'll talk about that. It also swivels, so you can turn it all the way around, angle it wherever you're going. So that's an awesome feature, right? You want to have that if you're teaching in your classroom. But this is the coolest. And this is for not just being in this virtual classroom setup, but when you go back into the studio, these legs are the best, okay? You can put them anywhere you want. If you need this to be higher, you can just put it on top of a stool or a chair, but you can wrap this on a bar. I have done it, and it works amazing. I have actually videotaped an entire class with this beautiful contraption attached to the bar. Amazing. I highly recommend this for anyone. So like I said, you can go to Five Below and get one of these. The legs are probably a little bit shorter through Five Below, but the ones that I'm putting in the link, some of them have a little remote. I'm not quite sure how the remote works. I haven't done that yet, but I'm sure it's simple. And some of them have a little bit longer legs, so you're gonna pay a little bit more if the legs are longer, but they're between $16 to $23. That's so worth it. I don't know why I didn't get involved into tech before this. Like, I really should have. Okay, now if you're using a tablet, or in my case, I use a Surface Pro. I have the Surface Pro 4, which is a little bit bigger than most of the tablets, I think. And I bought this device. My daughter's currently using it for homework, so I can't pull it out. But I bought this because I thought I was going to be in the studio. And if we have integrated classes where we have to use Zoom in the studio, you might want to get something like this. This is a nice tall tripod. See that nice base there? Okay, you'll see pictures of these. It's 20 to 60 inches in height. Okay, so I actually lowered it a little bit. I can lift that up even more. Okay, but I'm going to lower it so you can see it. So it's pretty tall, right? And then this, oops, I just pulled it right off of there. Okay, I got to loosen it a little bit. My bad. Okay, this is fully adjustable, right? So we can go side to side, we can go down, we can go up, and we have this beautiful, beautiful way that we can make it. It's almost slightly tilted forward, but this fits my Surface Pro. So this fits a 9.5 inch to 14.5 inch tablet, which is pretty much any tablet out there. There's probably some 7-inch ones, I want to say. So that might be too small. It's the only thing I can think of. So those, but really, if you're on a 7-inch tablet, you're not going to be able to see your students very well anyways. And that was $37, okay? So now, onto my favorite item of choice, which I've actually been using in the classroom for a really long time. So it's not a tech item, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what qualifies it as a tech item. I use it with my phone, so it must be a tech item. And I think someone, actually my friend Natalie, God bless her, told me about this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get one. So then I went and got one. This thing is only $13. You ready for this? That's it. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. So this is a rotatable phone wristband. If you are not using one of these, you really need to get one. Okay, so this is Velcro, which means it can go on any size wrist. And I have super tiny wrists. Now, if you have a larger wrist, it's still going to work because look, it goes all the way out here to Velcro, which is quite a bit of give. I can slide my hand right out of that, or we can get it nice and tight here. Take me a second. Okay, there we go. And you put your phone in there, which most of our phones are Bluetooth, right? So you can connect them to whatever speaker system. Hopefully your speaker system has Bluetooth capabilities. And swivel it. How cool is that? Now you can change all your songs, stop them, start them, without having to run over and press a button, okay? Even if you have a cord connected to your phone while you're teaching, you're still having to run over there and start and stop music, right? This saves so much time, okay? Especially if you need to suddenly stop music. Like, how distracting is it when you still have music going in the background and someone comes in at the door? Not that that should happen, but sometimes that happens. Trying, you know, maybe an emergency situation or something like that, and you still have music blaring in the background. Boop, there it goes. Turn it off. It's awesome. Okay, so that is my #1 tech item. Must get that. If you haven't, $13 in the link below. So worth it. And I think they come in colors now too. I'm not sure. This one's black. Okay, so I think that about wraps it up. Hopefully we won't be in this for too long. But even if you get back in the studio, it might be really good to have these items just so you can transition and take a little time and have a little freedom to transition from that Zoom classroom into the physical studio. All right. Well, that's all for today. God bless you. I hope that everything goes awesome in your dance journey. I love trying to connect everybody through body, soul, and spirit through the Christian Arts Academy channel. May you have a wonderful and blessed day.